Hello and welcome to day 4 of my little journey from East Coast to the West Coast, trying to go across in my little EV without paying for charging, EV charging. I was just thinking this is day 4 of my trip, and it is June 4th, which is really handy for me because I'm not very good at remembering, well, much of anything really. But uh, getting off to a really early start this morning. It's 10:48. That was a joke. Uh, Counting the time change, I was up 37 hours, except for 2 or 3 nod offs at 3 different charging stops since Tuesday. Today is Thursday. Today's Thursday. I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma, at a Taco Bell. The place that I stayed at is the Residence Inn, the gray building over on the right, where I picked up overnight charge. I think I put in about 80%. It's on the last video where I pulled up at, and I charged 100%. Um, they had two charge or two. Let's see, it was a charge port station free with two J1772 plugs, and then I think I saw two other Tesla destination, two AC NAC adapters. I'm here at this Taco Bell, and I was just thinking. I walked in here. Two people's in the back, uh, working or whatever. I placed my order on the little kiosk, went in the bathroom, came back out. The food was ready. I walked out of the door, and I almost went in and out of this entire operation without anybody talking to anybody. Just as I was leaving, a lady, if she was walking through behind the counter, going from A to B, I think she had something in her hand. She said, sort of quietly, "Have a good day." um, so I love technology and I like gadgets, but it does seem weird that we're actually becoming less interactive with people sometimes with the gadgets. Texting is not quite the same as talking to somebody in person. Facebook, YouTube, all these things are, they're no replacement for interacting with people. It also makes me think that, you know, I like I like EVs. I like talking about EVs. I like e-bikes. I like mechanical stuff, but there's other things more important in life than the EVs. That's for sure. In my case, it's family, grandkids, kids, uh, church. I like lots of things other than electric vehicles that I wouldn't want anybody to think that I don't, based on just these few little episodes here. And so, also, if I haven't already apologized enough or any, sorry, I've been mowing and my throat has just been messed up for the last few days. So lots of coughing, and with all the coughing and the I don't get much else done. Uh, those kinds of deals. But so anyway, we're here, Residence Inn in Tulsa, Oklahoma, day 4. I'm gonna reset my little uh, average miles per kilowatt hour consumption meter, and I'm gonna try to head to let's see, trying to head to 2183 Harper Street in Choctaw. I think that's still in Oklahoma. Um, yeah, pretty sure. Battery temps 82 degrees today. Outside temps 82. Tracking right along with the temp. It's been sitting there real quiet, overnight. Well, I charged, and I did do that too. Um, I think I started charging 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. At about 12:30, I was up, and um, I unplugged the charger from the car and moved the car just in case somebody was coming in late at night and wanted to use the charger. Didn't see nobody this morning, I don't think. I don't remember looking specifically, but yeah, last night I walked over to the Arby's, which is, you may see it as I leave here, and only the drive-thru's open, so I had to knock on the window to get me 2 of those barbecue Arby things, whatever they're called, 2 for $6. It wasn't too bad. This morning I got a 5-layer beefy burrito, so and that's my life in general right now. So here we go to Choctaw, Oklahoma. I think it's a credit union. Gets pretty good reviews. So yeah, let me see if I can get out of here. Find the right way to get back on the road. Don't really know what this looks like. I'll let this play for a while. If it's even partially or somewhat interesting, maybe I'll leave the thing recording for a few minutes. So it says turn right, which it would be going back to the Residence Inn. It wants me to come out on, oh, here comes somebody in, maybe. One of those little Elantras with the engines that fall out. Well, they don't fall out, they just seize up, I think. Bearings, or I can't remember what it is. Me and my wife had a Elantra one time. It actually done us good. We've had 3 or 4 Hyundais. We had a 1990 Hyundai Excel.
Turn left.
Turn left. Right here? I guess so.
In 400 feet, turn right.
I did change the screen on the Comma AI to go off after a minute of inactivity. And when you're using it going down the road, actually, if you just tug on the steering wheel, which will mess up your stats, by the way, as in engagement percentage, but it'll light back up if you just tug on the wheel a little bit, because you took over kind of thing.
In 500 feet, turn right to East Scully Drive South.
East Scully Drive.
Turn right.
That's a happy hello bump. But to get my wheels under me now, I got to start thinking. Taking a good break from about 3 or 4 yesterday to about 10 this morning.
In 500 feet, make a U-turn.
Oh, it wants me to make a U-turn.
Make a U-turn.
I did this accidentally yesterday, but now it wants me to really do it.
Turn slide left.
Slight left. Feels pretty hefty to me. So today when I say give it the beans,
in 1,000 feet, turn slide left to I-44 west towards Oklahoma City.
At least this morning it'll be accurate because I ate a bean burrito. I think I'm supposed to go out in here.
Turn slide left.
Oklahoma City. Unfortunately, I think of Tim McVeigh when I think of Oklahoma City. It says exit only, so I guess I better let this guy go by me. And my strategy for today, far as speed-wise, is go pretty good at it. It says I will arrive at this Choctaw location with 52%. Feel pretty confident about the charger. So, and it is I think a 50 kW, so a fast charger. I think I'll be okay just going down the road. Shorten up my adaptive cruise control range a little bit. Have it sit on number 2. Put my cooler back in this morning. I bumped my head on the camera mount, which is mounted. I got it mounted a suction cup to the sunroof, and I leave the little cover partially open, and I got some of that bubble foil that you use to wrap HVAC ducts with. That's my background. I used to work in HVAC, and I just bought some of that foil. I bought a couple little sections of it, and I cut it out. I actually did it before I did this to insulate, to shoot the heat back out the roof on the sunroof, and just it's reflective and plus a little bit insulative. I got 2 layers of that up in between the cover that you pull and the actual glass. I don't think I'd bust the glass. If anybody has an opinion about that, let me know.
In 2 miles, take exit 224 to US 75 towards Bartlesville, then keep slide right at the fork.
Bartlesville. Oklahoma Highway Patrol in a Dodge Discovery. Far left. One thing I regret not bringing on my trip is my son-in-law gave me a little Yeti insulated thing to put your 12-ounce sodas in, and I use it. I don't put the little black ring on top, but I just set it down in there. Works really well. I forgot to bring it on my trip. It sets down in the cup holder. It's thin enough for that, and then you put your soda in. It'll stay cool a whole lot longer and less flat. I also worked for Coca-Cola for a while. Well, about 10 years maybe.
In a half mile, take exit 224 to US 75 towards Bartlesville, then keep slide right at the fork.
And I know a little something about soda work. I was a mechanic working on the equipment. But when they bottle the soda, they bottle it at a cool enough temp so that it don't go flat.
Take exit 224, then keep slide right at the fork.
This? Yep. So,
keep slide right at the fork.
Yeah, when I first started working at Coca-Cola, one of my jobs was just basically clean up the trash
in 2 miles,
off the floor. It was the only place I knew that you could drink the trash. The bottles would be going down the line. Back then, I don't know what they do now. We had one line that would run 1,000 or 1,300 12-ounce cans per minute. We never ran that many. Usually ran good. I think 700 or 800. But yeah, those, and then back then we ran glass bottles, 16-ounce glass bottles. I think it was 16-ounce mostly. And then we also did 2 and 3 liters. They ran a whole lot slower speed-wise. So did the glass. But the 3-liter bottles were just like anciently slow because they got on this little carousel and they had to put 3 liters of soda in them, and it took a while to make that happen. And so that the 3-liter line ran real slow. But when any of those drinks fell off, this says yield, that means I'm going to stop maybe. I better take a hard look at what I'm doing here. And we got to stop up here just as soon as we get.
In 1 mile, continue straight.
And 1 mile, continue straight. So yeah, it was the only place I knew that when the drinks messed up and fell off the conveyor belt, you could just pick them up and drink them. We ran them at about, I want to say 40 to 45 degrees temperature when you were bottling them, and that was to keep the carbonation in. That's the whole point of this conversation. If you keep the drink cool, it helps keep the carbonation in. The CO2 don't jump out of the liquid. So if you have a hot drink, put ice in a glass and pour it in a cup. It's not the same as getting a cold soda out of the refrigerator because it starts becoming flat right away. So that's 55 miles an hour,
Continue
but
straight.
ain't nobody else doing it. It says 65 now. Means you need to do 70 so people don't get mad at you. Oh, brake lights. Little self-driving device or collar right there, you have to watch that when people in front of you slow down. On interstate like that just happened right there. It's going to slow down more than a human would because you'll close the gap, and if you ain't careful, the guys behind you will hit you. So what I do is I just take over and hit the gas. That's another thing that it will do pretty good. This little Comma AI that I've talked about for 2 or 3 days. If you hit the gas, if you hit the gas on and off, it doesn't disengage it. The brake still does. I think so. Yeah, the brake disengages it, but the gas doesn't. Most just stock adaptive cruise controls I've driven, I think they disconnect. So I got to remember that I feel pretty comfortable going a pretty good clip today, and I don't need to hang out behind people, or at least on this first leg. Lots of constructing going on up here. Well, nobody's in the left lane trying to get that last position to cut in front. So everybody done lined up looking all pretty behind me.
In 2 miles,
Check
take the ramp right towards Sepulka.
The get on ramp, make sure nobody's trying to crowd me here on this little tight spot. It's empty. The bridge ices before the road. Don't think that'll be a problem today. It says 85 now. Oh, it said 82 earlier. It's only been up 3 degrees. I thought it was I was thinking it was cool. Now, it was 82 this morning when I got in, and now it says 85. 1.6 miles. I got to do something. So I better stay right here. As they say, I'm giving it the beans. What a burger. I think my daughter-in-law likes to talk about what a burger. Or at least I think I've heard her talk about them. I don't know if she likes them or not. I can't remember. I think she likes them. 0.8 miles. Gotta take a right. What am I doing over here? Maybe I should start wearing a mask when I mow the yard.
Mile. Take the ramp right towards Sapulpa, 121st Street.
Sapulpa. What?
Take the ramp right.
I think they're talking about this one. Red down here on the map.
In a quarter mile, keep slide right towards Sapulpa, West 121st Street.
Sapulpa? Sapulpa.
Keep slide right at the fork.
I tell people, English is my second language and I don't have a first. Watch for surrounding vehicles. Okay. My car's even scared the way I'm driving. We're on route OK 66. I guess I'll have to get used to seeing OK. Oh, look, now that guy's going to go right. And my car, yeah, it did see this little one. Came up to a stop. Well, I think we'll give it a break right here and pick up when we get closer to Choctaw.